Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. It's Watts of Love Wednesday. How is everybody doing out there? Have this great project today. We are going to do an auction. So let me just put you up to myself for a moment. How is everybody? Wednesday already. Oh my heavens. Do I always say that? Hello, guys. Hello, hello. If you are out there, say hello. I am going to be doing the project that we're going to auction off, and then we will also have one that we give away. So to be entered in that, and I'll repeat this a couple of times throughout because some people may just hop on in a few minutes. It takes a little bit. I'm going to be doing a drawing that will take place tomorrow for a very cute little VW bug. Let me put you down onto this here and put myself up in the corner. Hello, hello, everybody. So if you don't know who I am Darlene, and I work, I'm a designer for Couture, and I can't talk today. So we have great, awesome transfers that we can use to create projects. They are similar to a stencil, but they have a silk screen in them, and we're going to do this fun little project here today. So I did this one last night. This is the one that is going to be in the drawing. So to be entered in the drawing, you will comment during this live. You will either comment or give me a heart or share. So if you do all of those, you'll be entered 3 times. If you share with multiple people, some people have a private account and they can't just share to their own page. They have to share to certain people. You'll be entered for each of those, but you need to tell me, Darlene, I shared, because I can't see that all of the time. If you have a private account, and a lot of times the Facebook accounts in Canada, I can't see that you shared. So what you need to do is just tell me, hey, I shared it. But that's how you're going to be entered. The drawing will be tomorrow. We're going to do this fun project today. These are made. This one is a special one. This one has an additional front on it. I save all of the pieces of wood, even if it has a little defect in it. So this one has an additional just piece on the front. It stands, it's going to stand on a shelf. This one is just a little bit thicker than 1 inch. This one is going to be right at 1 inch, and it is layers of 1/4 inch Baltic birch plywood. And I have base coated this with acrylic paint. I like to use Ceram Coat because that works best for me. All right, so this is going to be the one for the drawing. Isn't that cute? We have our little Easter bunny in there, and he is from our antique truck add-on, and his little carrots there. And then this is actually from an older transfer. Here comes Peter Cottontail. That one is from an older transfer. And I layered, when I was doing the VW bug, I layered the flower with it. So I actually have 2 of the flower transfers. These go, these are in one of the patterns. There actually are still some available. They're in Last Chance, I believe. They're going to be going bye-bye. There's 4 different patterns. So let me see who's here. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Let me put my glasses on so I can read and see who is here this morning. Good morning, Lori and Ellen and Jill. I know, Jill. I love it too. I'm going to have to make one for me because both of these are going to be leaving my house. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Cheryl and Melissa. Oh, thank you, Jill. I know. See, Jill is one of those, her page is private, so she needs to share individually. So everybody's situation is different, so just let me know if you do share. All right, we're going to move this out of the way so we don't get any other chalk paste on it, and I'll bring it back at the end. So what are we doing? We are auctioning this off for Watts of Love, and I haven't done an auction for a while. I have been doing just a buy one, or buy it and set the price. This one is going to be auction, and both of these, so the one that's auctioned and the one that is for the drawing, you're going to get one of these little wristbands that are really, really cool to wear. So I'll put those over here. each person will get that. So whoever wins the auction will get that, and whoever wins the drawing. And the drawing will be tomorrow. The auction will be will end at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So that way I'll know who won and I can announce it. This is the type of light that they give out over in like Africa, the Philippines, places like that. It has a little button, and this is the solar part of it. They can wear it on their head or around their neck and charge it during the day, and then at night when they need it, they can just press the button and they have light. So pretty cool. This is stretchy, and it says Watts of Love on it. So hi Karen, how are you? Hi Michelle, working from home and homeschooling. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. It's crazy, huh? Hi Deborah, thank you. You know what, Deborah, I was born that way. I never lack for ideas. My brain is just like always click, 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 click. I have stacks of sticky notes for ideas that I may never get to. My daughter-in-laws will say, hey, where's your ideas? And we did have a little board we were posting everything on. And they'll just grab one and then they'll start creating because they know all the ideas. And they even love Couture as much as I do. They'll come in here to my little area and they'll make a sign or make something for their house or a gift. So I wanted to show you something. Let me put the picture up here. Let me see if I can do it. I have to see if I can find this picture. I took a picture of it. Okay. I want to be able to post it to you guys on the page, and I'm going to read this to you about one of the people that benefited from Watts of Love. All right. Sorry, it's taking a second here. Okay. All right. So this is a family, and this is how they bettered their life because of Watts of Love. And it's called Hatching an Egg Operation in Guatemala. Who would have guessed a dozen eggs would hold the key to financial security? Alita, a young mother in Guatemala, received her solar light 1 year ago. The Watts Empowerment Training teaches light recipients to invest in themselves first. Using income she previously spent on batteries for flashlights and candles, Alita leveraged her new savings to purchase 2 chickens. Nestled in the corner of her porch, the chickens are sheltering from the rain and wind. Alita explained the hens have already laid 20 eggs that were beginning to hatch. Alita's vision is to sell the eggs and continue to increase production. 1 dozen eggs sells for 12 quetzal in the marketplace. This will supplement her income from working on a coffee plantation. Not only has Alita purchased household items for her one-room home, like soap and water and school supplies for her children, she has a real pathway forward. Selling eggs in the marketplace provides an opportunity to a new life. And I love hearing all of these stories. I just absolutely love seeing what we can do to help people. And just little simple things like that, like this. I can make a crafty project and auction it off, and that money can purchase a solar light, and then someone can better their life. One family at a time. Oh my goodness, guys, we are doing this, and you guys are awesome for being here and supporting me and sharing. That is the key to it. Is if you can't bid on this, don't worry, share it. If you can't bid on it this week, maybe you can bid on it next week. There will always be another project. I'm going to keep doing this every Wednesday, pretty much for the last, I don't know, since June last year. So how long is that? 8 months, 9 months? I don't know. count them. So we were at convention and we were challenged by Ann Snyder, who is one of my teammates on Team Rock Your Chalk, and she is a designer that went to Africa last year and distributed lights. She challenged us to do this, and some people stepped up and started, and then they quit, and that's okay because it's not for everybody. But I have continued almost every single Wednesday, and if I didn't have one on a Wednesday, I donated. Like on the cruise, I donated $200 that week. So I bought 4 lights, and that was just something that we chose not to do an excursion one day and to donate that money instead. And that's something, my husband is very supportive of things like that, that I feel deeply in my heart to help people. And I don't know who I'm helping. You don't know who you're helping, but we're helping someone. And that's all that I can say is that, you know what, we need to be good people. And if you want to bid on this, then you can. But if you can't, I totally understand, because money gets tight out there. So share it or tell somebody about it. Talk about Watts of Love and their mission. And you don't necessarily have to share mine. Go to wattsoflove.org and look and see what they have. And there is a lot of shareable material there. And they also have a Facebook page. All right, so let's get this started, guys. I'm going to read some comments and we'll go ahead and get this started here. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, I totally understand that. It's private. I get that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to get started. This is our transfer for our VW Bug, and it's going to be layered. I have my chalk paste already stirred up. This is peony. This is raspberry sorbet. This is grage. We have black velvet, bark. We have orange peel and meadow and bright white. So our first step is to take our transfer off of here. This has been painted with acrylic craft paint. You can use any brand. I like to use Americana. Okay, so I'm peeling my transfer off. Do you see the fabric in there? This is a silk screen. This is not a stencil. It is called a stencil a lot because that is what people think that it is, but really it is silk screening. So we are just going to go ahead and we're going to do our base color. So you do your base color first. You want this to be the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. And I think that's probably more than enough. I'm going to do the inside of the wheel well, or I'm sorry, the design part, this little circle part. I'm going to do that with this color also. And then we will do the plaid with raspberry sorbet. So you're just spreading it with your squeegee. This is rubbery, so it bends, and you are just going to spread that. This one does take more chalk paste than you would think because it has a lot of open area. I will need a little bit more. You want to work quickly so it doesn't dry on there. You are spreading and working quickly, scraping off. I'm kind of scraping off the excess as I go. Okay, so my house, I know it's so dry inside here because the heater was going. It was raining yesterday. Rain stopped throughout the day, but oops, I have a little oopsie. Don't worry about stuff like that. We are not going to stress because it's going to be just fine. I'm going to take this and put this in a water bath. A water bath is simply a container of water for this to soak in so that that doesn't dry on it. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Aw. Thanks, Sheila, for hopping on. You're on Jill's watch party. Thank you for watching. This project is so fun. I just love this. I'm going to dry it with my heat gun so that we can go on to our next step. Okay, so just keep your heat gun moving. Okay, and then you want to feel it. See if it's still a little damp. This is a big area, so it takes a little bit longer. Okay, so let's try it now. So let me just see. Okay, and it's not too hot either. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the pattern on it, and we're going to layer it. This is buffalo plaid, and we are going to, this is a second one. If you didn't have a second transfer, you would just wash the other one and let it dry. So I just happen to have a second transfer because I do so many of these, and I'm just going to line it up just like that. So you're going to line it up and smooth out all your air bubbles, and then you're going to take buffalo plaid. And you could put the buffalo plaid on first, but either way actually works. Peel your transfer off, your backer sheet. Save those backer sheets. You're going to put that back on. This is a piece that is cut. I cut down my big sheets of buffalo plaid because they're just too much to work with. Okay, I'm trying to line it up. I want to line up right here. I'm lining this line up so that I know that it is going to be fairly straight and it's going to look good all the way across. All right. So good morning, Linda. How are you? Good morning, Dawn. Hello, hello. I just love these VW bugs. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. My daughter-in-laws are adding this to the Etsy store, and it'll be limited. we had a chat about that because these VW bugs are hard to cut, and we had a limited amount from our gentleman that was doing our wood cutting, and then we did our own with you cut the shape and you have to glue layers together. So we have a limited amount. I think they ended up with 25 of these in the Etsy store. So these are in the Etsy store right now. So if you want one afterwards, just jump on there and see. If you need help getting to the Etsy store, or if you need me to send you a PayPal invoice, I can do that. So that's the cutout. The cutout is available in my daughter-in-law's Etsy store now. So you go ahead and just spread this. What this is doing, it is putting the pattern on there, and it's doing it just in the area of the car, so it's not going to go outside. And I'm just trying to be really careful so it doesn't move. I'm trying to only go in one direction. With this one, I'm going up. Sometimes I'll go sideways. You don't want to do both. You want to either go up and down, or you want to go sideways. If you start moving it, that's when you start having a problem with your pattern on this. Okay. All right, so now you can just peel both of those off, and there you have your pattern. Look at that. I love this part. I love peeling it off and seeing that. So people are concerned about this sticking together. It doesn't. It's going to separate. Watch this. Just like that. Okay, they're separate. So now I'm going to put them into the water bath. And what I do is I fold them non-sticky sides together so I have half as much. Make sure your other transfer is down under the water before you put the next one in. So I push that one down, and then I'm going to put this one in. Okay, and then I'm going to look at questions here. Aw. Thank you so much, Jill, for doing that. I appreciate that. Welcome anybody that doesn't know what this is. You can ask questions, and I will happily answer them, or I will go back and I will answer them afterwards. So let's dry this, and then we can do the next layer. Okay. I absolutely love these colors. Aren't they cute? I'm making sure it's dry. Okay, this is the next layer, and the VW bug transfer is numbered. It says number 2. These little things up here are going to be in the window. I'm not going to do that because we're going to put our little bunny and carrots up in the window. And I did that on the other one. This is the one that is for the drawing. So I did that on the other one, and they were kind of in the way. So I decided on this one, I'm not going to do it. So this is for the drawing one. For if you want to be entered in the drawing, all you have to do is comment when you're on here, or like or share the video, and let me know if you shared it. And I'm not afraid to say the word. No one has proved that it causes a problem. People started to panic. Okay, the center of this is going to be grage, and my little things jumped out somehow. I don't have very much of this one left, but don't worry, I'm stocked up. If anyone needs colors, you can let me know if you need any chalk paste and you don't want to order. If you cannot order, or if a color is out, and if you're ordering something else from the Etsy store, just let me know if you need something that is like chalk paste or a transfer. We can mail stuff together, so just let me know that so you can save on postage. And we know at times that certain things are out of stock. They usually are not out of stock at my house. I have stocked up on everything, and I have pretty much every transfer, every chalk paste color, so I can help you out with that. Okay, this is going to my water bath. And for those of you that don't know, let me just show you. This is my water bath. It is simply a container with water. It is from the dollar store. And at the dollar store, they call it a dish pan. Because maybe some people can wash their dishes in that. I can't. That would be a little hard. So, hi Wanda, how are you? Hi Nicole. Thank you, Barbara, for sharing. Thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead and dry this, and then we will do the next layer, and then we'll get our little bunny in there. I'll show you how that's done. All right, that doesn't take long. It's a small area. All right, this is number 3. So this is all the detail. I'm going to do all of the detail in black. You could choose to do different colors. You could do the bumper in gray or silver, but we are, whoops, and it's jumping. We are just going to do it all in black. I'm going to peel this off. So remember, your backer sheet is shiny on one side. The other side is matte. You can write the name of it on there, because you want to make sure you put it back on the right side. Don't put it on the other side. It will stick forever. So these are sticky. Look, it sticks to my hand. They are sticky on the back, and that's what makes them great, is that you can put them down on a surface and it's not going to bleed underneath. I am going to try to line this up the best that I can. I'm just looking at the open areas, and sometimes transfers can get stretched, so it doesn't always line up exactly perfect. That looks pretty good. There's a little bit here. I am not going to worry about that. You know what I say. And people tell me all the time that sometimes when they make a mistake, that they hear me in their head tell them, it doesn't matter. You just do it the best you can. Don't stress over the small stuff, guys. It's not worth it. Life is just so busy and crazy right now. Don't sweat the small stuff. You know, if it doesn't turn out perfect, it's okay. We're good. We're not going to worry about it, right? We're just going to have fun. Just keep crafting. Get in there and organize your craft room. See what you have. Just enjoy some of that quiet time that we're having. We found out last night that most likely our schools are not going to open up until fall. We anticipate, because I live in San Diego County, which is 2 million people or more. I guess, I don't know if the Census Bureau will happen either, but maybe they'll just encourage everybody to do it online. Who knows? So we have 2 million people here in San Diego County, and the possibility, once this stuff starts spreading, it's going to be crazy. So they don't want our kiddos out there. Our governor just announced that, pretty sure that our schools are not going to reopen until fall. So that's okay. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to homeschool, and we are going to do whatever we have to do to keep the kids learning. All right, look at that. I love it. I love peeling that final one off and seeing the detail. How fun is that? Okay, let me put this in the water bath. And so one thing, this one had a lot of transfers. So I have about that much water. I have about 3 inches of water in there. So make sure you have enough so that as you put everything in there and you push it down, that it's okay still. Oh, thank you, Betty. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Shirley. Jill is amazing. And Linda, oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Wanda, your first time watching. Isn't it fun? Ask me questions if you have any questions. Yes, I do have the transfer. Karen's answering questions. Hi, Anita. Hello. I'm missing questions here. I will go back through. Thank you, Melissa. I love it too. But we're going to add the bunny. We're not done yet. We are going to add the bunny. I'm kind of thinking, okay, so I need help here. Do we want Somebody Loves You or Here Comes Peter Cottontail, just like I did on this one? And see, I did this one in pink. Maybe I need to do that in purple to have it stand out. Okay, so two questions. So this one is in pink, kind of a contrast. I was going to do white, but maybe purple. Maybe the dark purple. I'm looking in my drawer now. Let me find it. Dark purple, I think, would look good. And it'll just take a second to get this out of my drawer. There we are. Okay, let's see if this is the right one. I had one that was dried up. Okay, perfect. I think that I want to do the words, but you guys tell me which one I should do. Should I do Somebody Loves You or Here Comes Peter Cottontail? But we're going to dry this, and let's get our little bunny, and there's carrots in there. I'll show you how that's done. So we need to dry this. Yes. Ask questions. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you in purple. I think so too. Here comes Peter Cottontail in grape soda. Say yeah. Okay, so you guys tell me. A couple more people need to vote. Do we want Somebody Loves You or Here Comes Peter Cottontail? I kind of like Here Comes Peter Cottontail because, you know, he is riding in the car. All right, we just need his head. If you saw what I did with the other one, I just have pretty much his head up there. So we need to block off areas that we are not going to put any chalk paste on. We can use, this is placement tape that is through Couture. You can use this or you can use blue painter's tape. I am just going to put that right down there and block that off just really lightly. And then right here, okay, you know what? Let me look at it. Actually, I did it kind of sideways. So, did an angle. So that part's not going to matter. Oh, this isn't going to matter either because of his face. You know what? I don't need that yet. Sorry. Okay, let me rethink this part. And I will go in and our little oopsie that's right here, I will touch that up with white paint because I did paint the background. Okay, I'm rethinking this, guys, and that's okay because we can rethink this. I had it like this. Okay, so we kind of tilted him, and it's okay that his ear is going off. Actually, I can, if I lower it just a little bit. Here's the great thing about this. You can do it however you want, honestly. It is totally up to you, and there is no right or wrong way. Everybody can do it differently. Okay, this is what I did. I was trying to remember, what did I do last night? What I did was I put tape right there so that was blocked off. Okay. All right. We're going to do this in bark. This is a chocolatey color, so we're going to have this a chocolate bunny right there. And oh my goodness, did you hear my stomach just growled? It's talking to me. Oh heavens. So we're just doing his head there. Okay, squeegee that off, put it back into the jar. This thing is so cute. So what I'll do, as soon as this is done, I am going to do a separate post for the auction part. Okay, so that's what we wanted. We just wanted his head, and I'm going to put this into my water bath. I always peel off, if I have blue painter's tape on there or the placement tape, I peel that off before I put this into the water bath. So grape soda, shared. Okay, thank you, Tina. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I think that, okay, I need one more person to break the tie. Are we going to do Here Comes Peter Cottontail or Somebody Loves You? So I need one person because I have one of each. Okay, we're going to dry this, and then we'll do his ears, and then we'll do the carrots. And just so you know, you do not have to have a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer. You can simply walk away. It will dry really fast. Okay, so we need to do his ears and his face. We're going to do that next. And that is just part of this. And then these little things here are the tops of the carrots. So we will still need this. I'm going to line this up. And let's see here. Trying to make sure that I get it lined up. We're going to do the inside of his ears with our peony right here. And let me just get a small squeegee. Might have to grab a couple more. We're going to do his ears, and we're going to do his nose and mouth. And then his eyes are going to be with white. And this is one of the big super stashes. They don't make them anymore, but I still have plenty of them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we're going to peel that off. So there's his little face. Then I'll do the carrots. I think I need to dry that though. So there is drying in between, which is not a big deal. You can dry it, you can walk away. Do it however you want to. Okay, everybody's saying Here Comes Peter Cottontail. I agree, but I love to give you guys choices because both are cute. And these are older. These are from another transfer that is not available. Darn it. Okay, these carrots are just going to go right in this back window. And we do need to tape that off. See where it stops at the window? You don't want to do your carrots all the way down on the car. So just put a little piece of tape there, whether it's blue painter's tape or the Couture tape. This is orange peel. We don't need very much. That's probably way too much. So I'm spreading and scraping at the same time. And then I think that I want to put another little carrot right there, but I need to dry that really quickly. So just grab your heat gun or your hair dryer. Okay, and then you're always going to make sure it's not too hot because you don't want to put your transfer down onto something that is super hot and have it ruin it. Okay, so we're just going to do that one carrot. I'm going to very carefully just do that one carrot. See if I can get just a little bit. So how is everybody? We are halfway through our week already. Wednesday gets here so quickly for me. I'm telling you. And it's kind of slowed down with my paperwork for my bookkeeping. Now I'm caught up from being gone on vacation, it has slowed down. And they are still working in office buildings. They're still doing their work, and they're still able to get supplies. Let me move that over there. I need this, that's why I have that sitting there. We're almost done. Okay, so remember to comment. I will go through, and anybody that has commented, anybody that has given me hearts or a thumbs up, you will all be entered into tomorrow's drawing for the cute little one that I showed you. I'll show it again. So this is the one for the drawing. So someone's gonna win this just for being here. I like to do that. I like to say, hey guys, you know what? Come and join me, and we're gonna give this away. Ooh, this one is getting to the end. It is a little lumpy there, but it will still work. Don't stress. I'm gonna grab a small squeegee here. These are little minis, actually. Okay, so I'll have to dry that, and then I will do this other one here. So there's lots of transfers, lots of drying in between. Okay, now this one is going to be the auction one. I will set up a separate post, and you can place a bid on it, and 100% of the money goes to Watts of Love. So this will buy solar lights for someone, and shipping will be added to it because I can't pay the shipping on everything. I've done that before where I said, okay, I'll pick up all the shipping. Well, you know, it adds up really quickly. So shipping doesn't cost that much when you're thinking about it. And you can add other things in. If there's something else that you need, you just let me know and we can ship it all together. All right, we're going to do Here Comes Peter Cottontail. We're going to do it in purple. I think it will stand out really nice. And we're almost done, guys. Let me fold that under. It'll make it easier to pick it up. And I think I'll just center it right there. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Hi, Kim. How are you? Hi, Geraldine. And Joan, thank you so much for joining us. I absolutely love it. I have so many ideas. I will never run out of ideas. I promise you I won't. I will always be able to come up with something for you guys. So hang in there and just keep watching and enjoy. And if this is a part of your day that you look forward to, I will be here for you. And thank you for being there for me, because without people watching and commenting, it would just get kind of boring for me. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, trying to get a little mini squeegee, and we will just spread this, and then I will scrape off the excess going back into my jar. Make sure you got every area. You can see through the transfer to the surface below, and then as I peel this, I'm going to check and make sure everything looks good. Okay, I think once it dries, it's going to show up a lot better, but it does look good. It actually looks really good. Let me see if you can see it. You can see it better closer up. So Here Comes Peter Cottontail. I can't sing. Can someone sing it for me? Hopping down the bunny trail. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. I'm going to set up a separate post right after this, and you can start bidding on it. I love it too. Thank you, Jill. Each one is kind of fun. I look forward to each different one, honestly. I already am planning one for 4th of July, and there might be one in between. I wonder, maybe June might be watermelon. Wouldn't that be fun? I could think of something really cute with watermelon on here. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep bringing you lots of fun ideas, and I'm gonna bring this back so you can see them together. You can always ask me questions. Send me a message. I don't care if you are a designer on another team. It doesn't matter. I am here for you to answer questions and to help everybody, because that's what we should do. We should be a team in life, right, guys? So what I'm asking you guys to do is, if you want to bid on this, I will be posting, as soon as I get up here, I'll do a separate post. I'll take a picture of this real quick, because I couldn't do the post ahead of time because I need to take the picture. And we are going to earn some money for Watts of Love. So if you want to bid on it, we will be starting the bidding at $20 is what we'll do. And then it can go up in $5 increments or whatever you guys decide. And hopefully we'll be able to earn some money. And also the money from the cutouts. So the cutouts, see, this is what it'll look like when you get it. This is a cutout. and it's just the wood. It's 1 inch thick, and look at the back of it. Back of it might be look like an ugly piece of wood. So go ahead and paint it all. It will stand. These cutouts will be available in my daughter-in-law's Etsy store, and they are going to donate that money to Watts of Love also, because that's what we should do, right? We should all give a little bit. So that's going to be in there, and there'll be 25 of them listed. So I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me. Let me see if there's any questions here. Oh, thank you, Jessica, for joining us. And you can always go back and watch it. Jill says, maybe the floral market. Yes, absolutely. Yes. VW bus would be cute. Yes. Oh, yeah. My daughter-in-laws are going to need things to do today. I told them there's other shapes that they need to start cutting out. The VW bus, that would be super cute to cut that out and have it stand. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. I just need ideas. You guys can send me ideas, whatever you think that you would like, and we'll put them on a list, and eventually we'll get to them, because things will slow down for us in our other part of our business. People are having to reschedule their weddings, and the venues aren't even wanting to reschedule them anytime soon, because we're being told it's going to be a 2-month quarantine. So we're preparing right here for 2 months, and nothing is scheduled for the next 2 months. So weddings are being pushed out. So we're gonna have lots of time to do fun stuff. We're gonna do all the fun stuff. We're gonna do all the things that were on our to-do list. We're gonna get organized, and we're just gonna keep being here for you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna see. Are there any other questions? All right, Cheryl, starting bid of $30. Okay, awesome, Cheryl. I am going to, what I'll do is, Cheryl gave us a starting bid of 30. I'm going to do the post, and I will put Cheryl's bid on that post, and then, so if you guys want to keep bidding, then it will just go up from there. So, okay guys, I'm going to go now. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I have a project picked out. I have projects for the next 2 weeks picked out already, so don't worry. I will be here for you. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow.